Okay, I'm Gordon Taylor. My wife is Joan Davenport. The combination of our names is Daven Lore, Davenport, Taylor. We add the E as part of a story, and actually in the back of all of our wine bottles is wine lore. So a little story about, could be anything. Might be our dog, might be anything. So. Daven Lore started in 2005. We bonded then. We did 125 or 150 cases of wine. We're now up to 1,000.
For this year?
For this year. It was a struggle. It's a husband-wife team and a lot of good friends and associates that help us out at the winery. My wife's a soil scientist at Washington State University. My background is food processing for Ocean Spray cranberries, so this is a hobby gone bad. So, start off with 5 gallons of wine, go to 60 gallons of wine. Next thing you know, you have a winery and you have to build one. So it's family run, family owned, and we do mostly reds here. A little bit of whites. This year we did a rosé, but mostly red house.
Talk about the stunning property that you have here.
Yes, we're up on, we're at about 900 feet, about 300 feet above Prosser. Prosser's at 600 feet. We have 44 acres up here. Most of our grapes are brought in. We have a small vineyard over this way. But we have a beautiful view over the Yakima Valley, and we can see both Adams and Rainier. And if we can see both of them, then it's a good day. And if you can see none of them, then it's raining like bad over on the wet side. So it's home. So
yeah, and then your vineyard sources.
Vineyard sources, Horse Heaven Hills, Alder Ridge is where we get about 60% of our production. Snipes Mountain, we also get some grapes from both Todd and Dan Newhouse. There's some up on 241 that we get some grapes from. Also Colin Morell at Lonesome Spring Ranches, so that we get a little bit of the Petit Verdot, the Malbecs, get a little bit of the spiciness that the Yakima Valley is known for, the Cab Francs, and a little bit from Weinhardt this year, because I wanted to try Riesling in a fan style versus the bilateral cordon.
Now, where are you getting the Durif, which most people call Petit Syrah?
The Durif was from Zephyr Ridge, and Wade Wolf is nice enough to release some of his Petit Syrah or Durif to us, about 1.5 tons in that production, and so it'll be interesting to see how they stack up with a little bit of his production versus ours. We're going to trade some wine back and forth. Our Durif has 6% Malbec and 6% Petit Verdot in it as well. So,
now, why did you choose to refer to it as Durif?
Partly because there's nothing petite about our Syrah, or the Petit Syrah. The Francois Durif was developed the clone basically in 1880 in Montpellier, France, and we wanted to follow the creator. So that was part of the reason. Plus, there's a lot of people are interested in having, hey, I want to try a new wine. So we were seeing a lot of interest in the Malbecs, the Mourvèdre. We brought in a Mourvèdre this past year, Petit Verdots, so Durif sort of helps it along. Not that Petit Syrah is very common, but people are interested in trying something new, which is great. And they love blended wines now. It used to be all single varietals or single vintages or single varietals from single vineyards, and now people are discovering that blends are definitely going which is great. We have a red tail blend that's we didn't taste inside, but it's 31% Cab Franc, 23% of Syrah, Merlot, and Cabernet, and we also did a Cab Syrah, 50-50. So we drank a lot of Cab Syrahs or Cab Shiraz in Australia, so I wanted to try one here. So.
And then one other thing I wanted to ask you about was your association with the farmers market in Prosser.
Oh yes, yes, the farmers market. We like to think of ourselves as a local winery. So we're very small. We don't have the ability to go out very far. So we're going to try to do as much as we can locally. So we're one of the few wineries east of the Cascade Mountains at the farmers market in Prosser, and we're there every week on Saturdays between 8 and noon. And hopefully this year we'll be able to also do a bale top bottle. I'm working on being able to do a bale top bottle where you can bring back the bottle and get a new one. So we'll see if I can push that one through. So that'll be a lot of fun, and it'll be a liter in size.